So my country people, yesterday, the 21st of July 2025, been at the last opportunity for people them for submit their files for big candidate for presidential election. As Nafisiam, more than 80 people they don't submit their names and their files for elecam. But the problem now, people that they ask and say, it be possible say all these 81 people they go enter for the ballot? The answer is no, because many of them they never actually pay the 30 million francs where elecam a request or a require as part of the law for Cameroon. Any presidential candidate need for put down a deposit of 30 million francs. And many of these candidates, they never pay that money and they don't get the ability for pay the money, so they could be disqualified. So out of those 80-something people, the majority of them could be disqualified just because they did not fit afford for pay the 30 million francs CFA will be required. And then other people, they don't ask, say for example, you get Professor Maurice Kamto and he managed them because Professor Maurice Kamto, he been a MRC, but he submitted candidate, he filed as Manidem, whereas some other man, he don't also submit with the same political party, and it not be possible for one political party for put two candidates for be president. The same situation with Keremuna and this other lady for Universe. So now two people they don't submit for that political party. And then also for CPTM, now two people they don't submit their files for that political party. Whereas for UPC, now three people they don't submit their names for one political party. So which way we need for know say, of course, it will be possible say all of them they go through for go contest for be president under the same political party. So now which way go happen and say elecam it would then disqualify some of the political politicians from the role, from the race or the contest of presidential election, and then any person where they disqualify you file, depending on the reasons where they give, that person get right for take the matter to the Constitutional Council, and then the Constitutional Council it could deliberate on and then make a ruling whether it be just, it be legal, lawful or not. So you get situation with Maurice Kamto and Manidem, as I don't already talk another situation, I say, because of the electoral code for Cameroon, the law it talks say you know if it be a politician, you know if it represent two political parties at the same time. So by default, because Professor Maurice Kamto EMRC no meet the requirements for put forth a candidate because they be boycott the 2020 legislative and municipal, I think parliamentary and municipal elections. So MRC no meet the requirement for fit submit a candidate. Now why that way Professor Maurice Kamto is submit a file under Manidem. But at the same time, the penal, not the penal code, the electoral code for Cameroon, it talks that you know if it represent two political parties at the same time. So the only way Professor Maurice Kamto, if he represent Manidem, now if he be officially and legally resign from MRC. So and the electoral code is spell out exactly how you suppose for resign if you represent a political party. You're supposed to table your resignation letter and your documents to the SDO, and then the SDO go forward them to the Minister of Territorial Administration, Minat, when Minister Paul Antanganji, and then Minat, and then obviously it could be public, and then Minat it go record them, say you don't officially resign from one political party. And the same if you want to represent a political party, you get to do the same. You get to an official process. No mean that something where you could just she don't decide you and your friends No, it get to be legalized, and there's a process how to legalize those things. When you join a political party and when you resign from the political party, you get to legalize them. The same situation will happen with Cabral Libi, your political party. They get some infighting for there as well. They be table the matter, they bring them for Minister of Territorial Administration, and he be then make a decision for say, okay, I don't recognize this particular person as the actual president of CPRN or PCRN or something like that, the political party. And then once the Minister of Secretarial Administration it don't legalize one, and then it means that the other one become illegal, because not only one person if you hold the president or the chairman of one political party, you don't forget two. So all of those things are now the political drama that way we're not supposed to expect them now for Cameroon. Now way they don't finally close. The deadline don't pass on the 21st of July 2025. It don't pass. No candidate, no new candidate if it table you file anymore. So now the process it will officially start now for Elecam for go through all those 81 people. The way they don't put down their files, them they go through one by one, and then they will either disqualify them or they accept their files. Them many of them will be disqualified just because they did not get the 30 million francs deposit for put them down as stipulated by the electoral code for Cameroon. And then the other ones, they could get other challenges. Even if they fit afford the 30 million, their files, they could be challenged, because you get multiple people that don't table their files for the same political party, which is not possible. So at least one, it could be disqualified, depending on the statutes and the legalization, where they be legalize the political party and who be the actual true flag bearer for that political party. They could go through the system for see who actually it be legalized, it be registered as the person where if you run, and then they look at the what do they call it again, the constitution of that political party and all of those things, then for see who if it actually stand as the presidential candidate representing that party. Of course, if you can't submit your file as an independent, then it be somewhat easy, I guess. But then again, you still need to pay the 30 million francs. So a lot of the people, the way they submit their files them as independent candidates, they could be disqualified just because they did not get the 30 million francs to pay the deposit. And then you get other situations the way they could be considered, and they could consider them in the process of making these decisions them. So when I hang tight, when I hold grass, when I hold fire, we go notify with the changes and the updates as far as this political elections for president it be concerned for PE. So now the update that una hang fire and Elecam could take a few weeks for decide, and then they could then publish the list of candidates the way they don't be disqualified and the ones the way they be qualified. And then now if they want for initiate the process for invoke the Constitutional Council for deliberate and make a ruling, a decision whether their candidacy should be approved or not, then that will be the process. Right now, Professor Maurice Kamto and all these other people, they never yet get their names on the presidential ballot paper. Now, until the Elecam decide, and then maybe Constitutional Council make a ruling before it will go forward, because the process it not be as simple as that, it not be as easy as submitting your file. There are a lot of other moving parts, a lot of other legalities, and making sure that things were done properly, things were done according to the according to the electoral code for Cameroon, things were done legally, things were done in the right way. So that is what is expected in the next few weeks and months in Cameroon. Now, my country people, them will now stay tuned and stay blessed. Bye for now.
Lesson number one, my country people, Dr. Waiting. Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. This is an enemy that is strong. So we got to be technical to what they do. We thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Today, we want to bring una the video footages for Diongote visit for Bamenda. Yes, the Cameroon Prime Minister Idan visit Bamenda. The heartbeat of Ambazonian struggle, with little or no resistance from Ambazonian fighters, not even a single gunshot fire. The first thing I want to know before they get into those videos, so that I want to get perspective. This is the ultimate dream of Cameroon. It don't finally come. Say their Prime Minister, if you visit Bamenda, no man no up him up for talk anything. For sure say, now they don't win, now they for strong now. Maybe we no talk say, we no be done talk. So we no be done one say this day it come. We be done one since 2 years ago and counting, actually 4 years ago. But 2 years ago we will break for form this platform prep. For tell our people and say we need for evade, we need to avoid the total loss scenario way some misguided individual they drag way to us. Number one, what is this? Wait one I need to understand. Cameroon done try for a long time for Louis Ambazonians them into this armed conflict, for redefine the grievances for our people them, make it become a totally armed conflict issue, so that they defeat that armed conflict, then can stand talks they don't win. Now all their strategy that for drag we into war. At the end of the day, they say even be better for use our own Ambazonian groups, because we give people the way they not understand or they not be committed with the love for our people and for be able to channel our grievances into any meaningful political movement where we go give our people them victory. They don't deceive our people, they don't lure them into armed conflict, they don't motivate them to abandon the core and in public interest for this struggle, for focus on an illusion of total win, liberation by force, fighting to fighting, some of which have come as a result of our own ego, our own partisanship. We will focus on me and me alone. Leaders start competing amongst themselves, not for the public interest, but for some glory. My own group, labeling people here and there, traitors, bad, all these type of things have led us to where we are today. So without much ado, make I go for the video. I will come back after the video. I will give a proper presentation for prep, so that make our people then understand. But make I bring on the video footage just in case you never see them, because our people they don't run cool, so the people they need to follow up with where it happen again. So make I bring on a footages and where they come. I will even bring on a video them for over a month ago for the same place for Santa, for Pinying in particular. We're gonna see how these things then be cooked up and how it then be manifested today. So make we go for the video. So like that finally for Santa where Diongote ran come, not by helicopter, for Santa with a long convoy all the way from Yaoundé. Travel council take carry Bamenda for Santa, enter for Matazen, enter for upstation, go hold a 3-day walking visit. Una nobody here Mumu Lucas he can't stand he talk. He own never can stand because we don't go fight negotiation one camp. Can't talk say Cabo Daniel, we don't ban Cabo Daniel for struggle. We don't ban Cabo Daniel for mediation. If you ban who now Django to that, go ban it. Mumu. Now the stupidity that way done there for our struggle. It's time for us for Santa. Now for the same place of Santa last time we struggle, Ambazonian leadership then struggle for gather boy them, motivate boy them, talk for boy them, me boy them like John Okoro E group. They can launch attack for interrupt. At least me one come me the yes on one gunshot. This time, you never hear anything. Before Cameroon, their prime minister the one cancel for our territory. Normally, our population they don't call we, tell we the people the way they organize them. The people the way they call quarter head them. Quarter head they go down tell we. Chief they go down tell we say no, my hand no dey. Population go they give we intel. Say na this juju group. They don't go call na this juju group. They don't go invite na the people them. Na the people that they organize them. Na the one that they talk me people then can they. All those intelligence go down come. We go down put out a strong defense using our propaganda, using social media for tell people the media no go, for caution people them, for educate our people them. But this time you never see any of those things there. You never see those intelligence flow in those same manners, with those same motivation, say our population, the one we will interrupt them. No. Cameroon now they prepare for the election, Ambazonian for their mind, it then become irrelevant. How did we get here?
Okay, I see a call coming in here. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Secretary Chris.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Norway.
From Norway. Okay. And what is on your mind, sir?
Just a small correction. You said the Prime Minister was driving, flew to Bamenda, but no, he drove.
Okay. Thank you.
And also, why did you not stop the Prime Minister from visiting? Only the 33 Expo will kill him for Libya. Why would not stop Prime Minister Mino Bamenda?
Oh, this is Nkunda Titus. Nkunda Titus, the criminal in London. Okay, good to hear your voice, Nkunda Titus. Now, so you now believe I can believe you that Dion Gute flew from Yaoundé to Bamenda, isn't it? Not from you, okay? Not from you. All right. And you live in London. Why are you using a Norway number? That is to show, to expose the criminal.
We allow those stupidity them, whether they can all over crush people them that them be reasonable, for drive all people that them be reasonable for this struggle, for leave our struggle in the hands of illiterate, wicked, corrupt individuals who don't care about our people, who care only about their groups, who are in this struggle for the wrong reasons. But watch the video. We'll come back to that analysis. So this is Santa. This is Diongote. Bulele Afrique. This is Diongote. Nevertheless, now a very big issue. Say Diongote fit come for Bamenda, fit come for Santa. Not be for 1 day, not be for 2 days, for 3 days walking visit. Can't go back, no one eye gone, it no be shot. Ask yourself, say the boy the way they talk, say they want for fight for our people them. Whether they can shoot gun, say they want for enforce lockdown. They come up with Bafut, can they threaten people, they say they want for lockdown. Who said they never can shoot gun? The activists where they talk, say they didn't for motivate people, they mean they go fight. Say that they never fighting. Who said they never talk me that boy they can shoot? Who said they never motivate that boy they mean they can shoot? No, now because those boys where they can't shoot guns, they want for protect lockdown, ghost town every Monday. Then they fight for put that ghost town for fight against Cameroon government or for fight for our people their interests. They put that ghost town because they want to use them like a fear factor for continue their legitimacy for work and kidnap people them. Because they fight now for their stomach. The activists the way they used to motivate, used to call people that mean they can't stand for challenge the Cameroon government. They're not really doing so because they want to fight for our people their interests. They will do so not because they want to support a particular group where they get their own interests within that group. It will then be driven by hatred for another ambassador where they feel say it will succeed. So they will gather their own boy them for promote them, for get that voice, not for speak for the people their interests, but for speak for this ridiculous thing we don't take over this struggle, this virus. Who's that the Sika Johnson? Who's that the Mark Barata? Who's that all of them? They mean they can't stand for the talk, for the motivate people them, for challenge Diongote. No, they don't go mute. Because they are not motivated by our people, their interests will be at stake with this visit. They not be motivated for challenge Cameroon as much as they be motivated for challenge Capo Daniel in leadership, for challenge each other their leadership, for make sure say Mr. Man in no command that crab mentality we don't take over with for this trouble. That is the reality. The blood, the sacrifices, everything will go for water. One of the villages in Santa that welcomed him in Matanza. Nevertheless, it is something very significant. So Diongote have finished the visit. He is now leaving Santa after that 3 days walking visit. And look at the convoy by car. Where are the IEDs that the boys used to plant? Why they don't come and plant it here? Now the real target in this. Now the Cameroon government, this one I talk so now the fighter. Who said and they for day? So why can you not fight the Cameroon government? Because you can't, it is not possible to continue to fight that war the way you are fighting when you don't focus on the real people. When your own focus is about your money. When your own focus is about extortion. When your own focus is about other leaders, other groups. You can't succeed like that. That is why we have headed to a situation where it's like this. So the only bro, the other camp, the owner, they go plan bomb for all those area them. What effect does it has in the reality when the reality come like this? This is the reality. This is the Cameroon government. This is what the world will look and to see if we are winning or we are losing. I want to tell us we ran lost track. Una say because of one boy get gone for his boy, it will make any meaningful difference. No, this is the reality. So when we always talk about the broader picture, who's that General Sagat for can't talk for year? The failure, not that ability for we for leadership, for allow a leadership where it get at least a reasonable support from all other leaderships them on what is right. For lay our people them a good sense of cohesiveness, a good sense of one direction, where they feel listen to people them. They feel listen, no say they wanna rules them. Some soldier no fit go touch pikin, some soldier no fit go kill another one, some soldier no fit go kill another soldier, some person no fit come begin attack another Amazonian leader because of his opinion. Those basic rights they will get them, will be cardinal to our own beings them. We don't violate them so much way our population, our fighter, and they no fit be in cohesiveness again. They no fit. We don't see corruption within our own movement. Where people they don't take money for my trip to Boya, chop them, go sign deal with CDC for make money, sacrifice soldier them. Ayabacho do the same thing. Pray me so one day for prison, go up and down, do this and that and that and that. It don't disintegrate, completely shatter any leadership for provide them for the boys them, any leadership for generate attack for defend our own interests, because those interests have undermined, have become secondary, and the group interests have become primary. Personal and individual interests have triumphed over the collective interests. At every twist and turn, people have made decisions choosing their own private interests ahead of our people, and now we are in this situation. So this one at the Jongu a convoy in the leaf Santa, after the 3 days walking visit, they go back for Yaoundé. Now all things will they find and talk about what's the problem there. Because the strategy for Cameroon right from the beginning now for redefine this problem. See this problem now an armed problem, now a conflict for fighting. Ambazonian them they use Nkunda Titus for motivate our soldiers and for deceive them, say we are fighting now against normalcy. To talk say who's a place near the hot, boy they need to make noise. They don't make and would be derailed because we need to listen for sense. We need to hear for people the way they get rationale, people the way they know principle, people the way they don't study government, people the way they know what they talk about. They don't deceive them. And this one now be presented and be seen, which is in this context as a big victory for Cameroon. So anyway, I want to show now how this thing is started. Because over 2 months ago, the Cameroon people the way they champion the cause. Then come for inside Pini, come bribe people them, then register en masse. They register en masse for Cameroon election for inside Pini. General Okoro, he come, all them they should them quiet. Why? Because time where you see the place for inside for ground zero, where they don't fight, where the population itself, they don't wake up for their own protection, drive Ambazonia camps. Those part them, you need to see this type of things for day. Why? Because for the most part, those are the part that actually stand with the people's interests. To be honest with you. So in Santa, the area Menka, Buchi, and all those areas who have driven out Ambazonia forces, where the camp of General Okoro is, where the biggest Ambazonia camp is, what is happening? This idiot, this guy, this ex-convict, Fabiano Deco, when we were presenting this problem, was coming out to say that no, na Pinyin people that they support Ambazonia, the people that were Menka, the other one na black leg them. This is what happened in Pinyin. Let me show you people what happened 2 months ago before this visit started, so that you know how this visit was successful. But this is in Pinyin. A month ago, before this visit came, what happened? This in Pinyin, they organized the people in Pinyin, youth in Pinyin, after they have bribed the soldiers, the remnants of Amazonian soldiers there, to go and register for election en masse. These are the images that I have not shown you, or that you are not aware of what was happening. So they don't bribe people them. Now they test this of the ground before they go to camp. Gather people and then go register for vote very well.
Madam, so wait till bring una for yet.
We come for welcome Prime Minister for Northwest. Yes, and my first time was see I want really. Yes, we are happy.
What do you expect from the Prime Minister?
No, I be happy. I want me come. How will this street don't clean so me at the gates on time from the native of village? No will be good.
So this street, you know, it never don't tar this street for so many years, but now they don't tar them. How it help you?
No, very good. Go for my farm, I have a see, I come back very well. Amen. Yes, I continue to forgive. Good bless me, make again be more. Okay. Yes, I be happy for see my Prime Minister the way come here, the way Yes.
All right, thank you. So you've heard from this, a member of the, Njimbe dance group, who says that they are so pleased that this stretch of road from Matazem right up to Bamenda has been reconstructed, where significant construction works have taken place on this stretch of road, and that she is so happy to see the Prime Minister for the very first time. So also going to talk to a member of the Menka village, group here in Santa subdivision, and so this is a member of the dance group. So tell us about the Menka village group and this dance group. Okay, vigilante group. All right, tell us about this vigilante group.
This vigilante group, your name, my name is Awanji Kingsley Fon. They call me Lion King, the head of the vigilante group. Hello. The one who fight the criminal in Benin, in Menka, which he always usually catch them and burn them on fire. Because we don't need criminals, we don't need rapists. We want the country to be in peace. So that is why we decided to come down here to wait for the Prime Minister to show him that we are the vigilante group that bring peace in Santa subdivision, the Menka vigilante group.
So, you have seen fellow Southern Cameroonians at home and abroad. You have seen the visit of Diongote in Bamenda. So, it's a crossroad in our history, where finally Cameroon's dream of sending their Prime Minister to Bamenda have happened without any visible resistance. For them, this is a big victory.
So, a victory for Cameroon. And so make they glorify and make they celebrate their victory on behalf of Cameroon. And the Cameroon state. Now, una victory this, una celebrate her. We lost this battle. We lost this battle.
They say they fight to set us free, but all we see is misery. They came with fire, they came with guns. Now we they cry for our daughters and sons. Our village is burned, our people flee. We live in fear, no place to be. This one has come, we never start. Now pain and sorrow, they tear us apart. But the nation call with open hands. DDR, go help us stand. From the grip of fear and blood, we go rise again with God. Hey, 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 then come massa. We the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Come massa, come massa. You shall free our land from terror. Oh, come massa, massa, eh. Your blessing will shine like stars above, and the Most High God shall be your guide, shall be your guide. Children when no go school, ghost town, stone market to tomb. They promise freedom, bring us chains, but now we rise to break that pain. We say no more to blood and hate. We choose the path to a peaceful state. My country people talk I'm true. Say peace go start with me and you. Cries from the grass fields, our mothers born pikin for bush. No hospital, no midwife touch. Kidnap and ransom don't turn to law. Even church no safe, them break God's door. Our future they lost for gun and fear. Young boys forced to kill their peers. Amba say na freedom fight, but now we they suffer day and night. Let the drums of peace be loud. Let our mothers dance, make our fathers proud. From Banenda to Bua town, we go wear a green, red, yellow crown. Hey, 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 the Congo Massa. We the Cameroonians, we
average ejaculation has about 18 million sperms from Widikum.
They say they fight to set us free, but all we see is misery. They came with fire, they came with guns. Now we they cry for our daughters and sons. Our village is burned, our people flee. We live in fear, no place to be. This one has come, we never start. Now pain and sorrow, they tear us apart. But the nation call with open hands. DDR go help us stand from the grip of fear.